What's going on, guys? My name is Tom and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I'm currently an architecture student, and today I will be reacting to Zedd's $16 million mansion located in LA. But before we get into it, make sure you obliterate that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, let's jump into the video right now.
What's up, guys? My name is Zedd and welcome to my home. I'll take you on a little tour. So the way this is structured for me is that this section of the house is work. The bottom part will be the studio. The top part is the gym, indoor and outdoor. This section of the house is living, and this is like sleeping. Welcome to the house. I don't know how, but nobody's ever fallen in here. Drunk or not drunk, please don't be the first one. This is the small door to the house. You can, when you open it, decide whether you want to go here or here. I'll go here.
I like that his house is subdivided into work and living. I know this video was filmed a few years ago, but it's really relevant to what's going on today where people are still having to work from home, and it's definitely important to have that separation between where you're working and where you're sleeping. Even if it is just a different part of the house, it'll help keep you sane. The water features a really nice touch. It just makes the procession into the house a little more interesting and a little more experiential.
You walk in, what I really like about this place is that A, it's really open. You see a lot of glass, really tall ceilings here, so you have a little bit of everything right away. And this tree, this entire house was actually built around this tree. Unfortunately, it is dying. So I'm going to replace it with an artificial tree that looks just like this, and I'll also add an iPhone charger in there in case I ever want to charge my phone right here.
I love that a lot, and it's a great way on how architecture and nature can come together rather than being two separate entities where you just clear the slate. Every site is different, and each one has its own history, its own unique qualities to it, and being able to identify what those points are and being able to preserve it within the new architecture is really a way to make a more interesting building at the end of it.
So this is the gallery, the art gallery. The person who built the house is a big fan of art, and he was playing with the thought of maybe even having some moving art pieces here. I love the ceilings here because it gives you a lot of space for art. It's really tall. There's benches here for when you get tired of walking to the Skittles machine. This is the Skittles machine that will go to whatever flavor you pick. Would you like some?
That would be very dangerous for me. Skittles are one of my favorite candies, and I would just be up on that all day long.
Let's go outside. This is one of the many ways to leave the house. So we can kind of see these stairs here. These stairs will eventually continue all the way down to the railing, and then that's where the guest house bowling alley complex will be. And if I ever decide to change my career into a professional soccer player, this is where I will start. The pool has to be at 97 degrees. That's just how pools should be. The hot tub is in the pool, and you can't really see it when the overflow is on. And then when you turn it over to jacuzzi mode, then the water level just lowers slightly, and then the jacuzzi stands out. So this place was built kind of like a resort. All the guest bedrooms are all back to back, and everybody has direct access to the pool. There's an outside barbecue area with obviously the barbecue, and there's another sink and a fridge that I think, yep, has a bunch of beer.
It's a really nice setup for the backyard. It's definitely made for entertaining. It's nice that it has that green space on the side, and then all of the bedrooms are lined up facing the pool. The position of the pool might not be the best considering that it is an infinity edge and it was right against the tree line, so that view is being blocked. Whereas on the other side where that green space was, there was a clearing, so that might have been a slightly better place for it.
Nobody in here. Oh wait, I thought that's a different room. Never mind. This is the server room. There's a lot of doors here. So this room is one of my favorite rooms in the house. I call it the Costco Room. And the goal for me was to stack everything up with anything I could ever use so I eventually don't have to leave the house.
Yeah, let me tell you, if you're not shopping at Costco for all your bulk items, you're doing it wrong.
These are also probably the largest stairs ever, and I think they made them so it's a little bit more comfortable to walk or run upstairs if it's urgent.
Loading stairs are always nice, but it seems like there's a lot of stairs before the landing on the second floor. Hold on, let me count them. It seems like there's 19 stairs roughly, but in terms of comfort, that's way too many to be trying to go up without there being a landing in the middle. You usually only go about 10 to 12 steps before a landing.
And this is the master. Welcome. It has the wood ceilings. It has the same stone that we've seen earlier on the outside and on the inside. This view is beautiful and amazing to have, but I can't sleep if it's not completely dark, so this is saving my life right here. You can just click a button. So this is the magic. There's a lot of amazing things about this house, but this is probably the thing that makes me the happiest. There we go. Now it's ready for bed.
It's a nice bedroom. There's a lot of warm tones to it. The fireplace actually doesn't bother me so much. And with a house like this, I'm not surprised that everything is automated, even down to the shades.
Master outside patio. It's a really nice place to have a coffee if you drink coffee, or watch TV if you don't want to watch TV inside, or have the fire outside if you don't like fire inside. So this is the bathroom. It's really everything I've ever wanted in a bathroom. I think it's perfect. It feels really nice. The view is nice. I love the lighting fixture. So far, I've only used the bathtub once because I feel like when you buy a house with a bathtub like this, you have to use it. So I did, and I'm good now. Now I'm back to the shower.
That's a really nice view from the bedroom, but that comes as no surprise because if you're spending $6 million on a house, there better be good views from everywhere. In terms of the bathroom, I completely agree with Zedd. I would probably use that tub one time and then never again.
So this is the main part of the house. It is the kitchen, the sort of dining area, and the living space. This works as a dining table as well. It has built-in hibachi grills, and then there's 4 ovens for, I don't know, when you want to make 4 cakes at the same time, I guess. This is the stove. And a little story about this little guy here. I had never seen these before. It's a pot filler, so you don't have to, put water in and then carry it. You just can do it right here. That's when I knew that I wanted the house, because I thought that if somebody thought about this, they probably thought about other things too. There's water. It's magic. This is the reason I bought the house.
Maybe I'm wrong here, but I can't see Zedd being a big cooking person, so if you hire someone, they've got everything they'd absolutely need to make whatever dishes he wants.
Along here in the kitchen and in the preparation kitchen, there's built-in vacuums. So if you prepare food and you drop something, you just kick it in and it goes through to the central vacuum, which is hidden in the server room.
See, that's very cool. But get a dog, it'll do the exact same thing.
Main living area, this is where we spent most of the time. It is no surprise at this point anymore, but it does have a fireplace as well. It has the view, the incredible view, and it's just very cozy and livable. And then in this corner we have another table, which is the board game table. It's dedicated specifically to play board games like Risk. It can be used for other things too, but really this is the board game table. So this fireplace is right underneath the other fireplace upstairs, which we found out because you guys told me. I didn't know. Now we know.
That's a very, very large span for glass without any mullions. That's got to be so expensive to make.
These doors open and hide in the stone wall and in this little wood piece. All the doors from all the rooms hide in there. So I can kind of open this for you. So because the tile inside the house and outside is the same, and there's even a little bit of roof that is still over there, you kind of lose sense of when you're inside or outside. Like when you're here, it feels like you might still be inside. And that's, for me, the definition of indoor-outdoor living, is when it really melts together and you can't really tell when you're where.
Yeah, that's a great way to have that smooth transition between indoors and outdoors by having the same materials and the glass doors being able to open completely without any signs of them, as well as that overhang. You'll start to lose a sense of when that transition actually happens.
Let's head upstairs to the gym that's not finished yet. There will be a huge machine here covering the majority of the room. I have no clue what I'm doing because my trainer's not here, but he'll be really proud seeing this. So Patrick, this is for you. Right now this is still sort of a garage, but it will become a music studio. We have to dig 5 feet down because you need a certain height to be able to have a good sounding studio. And then there will be stairs going down, and there will be one room here and one big room over there. I promise that's what it will be eventually.
Okay, overall, really cool house. We're gonna need an update once that studio and gym is finished. So Architectural Digest, if you're watching this, you gotta go back to Zedd's place. But I really like the house and how it was designed around the context of the pre-existing things that were on the site. For example, that tree being one of them. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on so you get notified every time that I upload. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time.